Hello guys, welcome back to my channels. Today we are doing a book tour, a bookshelf tour. This video is like really long overdue. I've been saying I was gonna do it, but then I would get more books or then I would rearrange my bookshelf, and then I just wouldn't do it because I was like, well, I'm about to get more books or I'm about to rearrange my bookshelf, so there would be no point. But I'm on a book buying ban. And I actually do like the layout of my bookshelves that I have at the moment, so if you haven't even watched that video, go watch it. It's a whole video of us just going through the process and headache of the pain of deciding where we want everything. It's such a beautiful video. You should go watch it. Anyways, we are going to go shelf by shelf and I'm going to tell you every single book that is on my bookshelf. Why? I don't know. Just thought it'd be fun. I think we're going to start over here and work our way this way down, you know, like kind of like that. So like, let's move over here to one of my favorite shelves. Okay, so this is my Anna Huang shelf. If you do not know, I've always been a reader, but like I was in and out of reading, and when I first started to read, like get back into it, the first series of romance books that I read were the Twisted series right here. So they have a very special place in my heart. You can't even see them. I can't even roll you up. You're as high as you go, girl. Grow. Anyways, first we're gonna start down here. The King of Sin series, there's supposed to be 7 books in this series, so this is going to expand this way and the striker will get moved down here. If you want a way to get free space, use an egg carton. You're welcome. More space, you can stack books. More books on shelf. Okay, moving on. We have King of Wrath, King of Pride, King of Greed, King of Sloth. King of Envy is coming sometime this week or next, I think. So it will go up here clearly. And I love this series. I think I love this series more than I love the Twisted series. It's just chef's kiss. Then we have the Striker. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive. I think there's artwork in here also. Like, this is one of my favorite books that I have read. I don't know if I read this year or last year, but this one is really good. A very good sports romance, especially for Anna Huang's first sports romance. Zoom out just a little, jeez. But it was really good. It's hot in my room, so I'm opening up my door. Then behind the Kings of Sin series, we have her first book series that she wrote, the If Love series. I'm gonna just, you know, move these. Okay. We have If We Ever Meet Again, If Love Had a Price, If We Were Perfect, and If the Sun Never Sets. I don't think these are in order at all. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now they're in order. This is her first series that she wrote. I have not read all of them. I've only read the first one, and I plan on reading the rest when I go on a trip to my graduation trip. So whenever I go on there, I'm planning on taking some books with me so I can read by the pool. Anyways, then we have clearly the Twisted series. We have Twisted Love, Twisted Games, Twisted Hate, Twisted Lies. These two I think are one of my favorites. I actually hate this book and I don't like it at all, but I love Alex in every other book, if that makes sense. Don't know. Okay, next we have Done and Dusted. This was one of also the first country romance books that I have read. I think I watched Heather talk about it and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go read. So I literally picked it up and read it in one sitting, and it's a small enough book to read in one sitting, but it was really good and I plan on finishing the rest of the series soon and getting it, but it just goes up here for now. Then if you look this way, we have my beloved Elsie Silver. I literally love her. She is queen. We have the Chestnut Spring series. I need to get the rest of them. We have Flawless and Heartless at the moment. Heartless is my favorite specifically because it revolves around a single dad, and I am a killer for a single dad romance. I love them. They eat down every single time. Then we have her new ones. I think this one's called the Rose Hill series, and I have Wild Love, Wild Eyes, and I think Wild Side is on Kindle Unlimited, so I plan on reading that one also very soon. Y'all, it is so hot. I'm like actually sweating. Next, I think we're going to move to the dark romance. Okay, this is my dark romance shelf. As you can see, I have a lot of Penelope Douglas and I need to get more. Not that I need to get more, but I have like more from this series to get, so like it's still growing at the moment. We're gonna start this way and work our way this way. First, I have The Priest by Sierra. I don't know what compelled me to read this. I don't know, and it actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, actually. Do I plan on finishing this series? Don't know. Stay tuned for that video. I'm making a whole entire video talking about all the series that I'm in the middle of and which books I do plan on reading, so stay tuned for that one. Anyways, but that one was okay. Then we have Her Soul to Take. I absolutely ate down with this book. I loved this book. I think Larry and Heather compelled me to go read it. It's such a good dark romance. If you want to get into dark romance but you don't want to touch on the heavier topics, I think you should start with this one. Then I have Haunting Adeline. Yeah. Okay, enough said. Then I have Lights Out. This is such a good, funny dark romance. I really liked this this book. I ate it up. I literally read it, I think, within a couple days, like 3-4 days. It was a really good book. Very good. Then we have my Penelope Douglas set. We have 5 brothers. This is so confusing. There's so many people, clearly 5 brothers, but like there's mommy issues, daddy issues, abandonment, attachment issues. There's just so much going on that I don't know. One of the brothers has a kid. One of them doesn't talk. I don't know. It's very confusing. So it's just kind of, we're just gonna put this one off. Then we have the Devil's Night series. We have Corrupt and Hideaway. I need to get Kill Switch, and I forgot the other one. I don't know. Night something. I don't know. Kill Switch and the other one, and then I think there's also 2 novellas that I also do need to get, so I need to finish this series. Then we have Credence and Birthday Girl. I literally love this book. This book is so good. Then we have one of my favorite dark romance series of all time, The Legacy of Gods. I only have two of the books at the moment. That was literally rude. I only have 2 of the books at the moment. I plan on getting the rest of them, or not the rest of them. I don't really know, because God of War I did not care for, and God of Pain I did not care for. So I probably won't get those, but I want to get God of Wrath and God of Malice. And God of Fury. I love God of Fury. God of Fury is so good. But I thought they'd get showcased, and my favorite thing about these ones is look how pretty. So I would just like, wait, God of Malice? I have God of Malice. I meant God of Fury and God of Wrath. That's what I meant, y'all. You're just gonna let me say that? Or gonna let me look down? And then I have a cross, because all these books low-key need Jesus. Moving on. Obsession, Fourth Wing shelf. I love Fourth Wing. I loved it so much that I got my mom to read it. I got my grandma to read it. And then I got one of my mom's friends to read it. So it's that good. First, we have this one, and it has sprayed edges on the side. Literally, chef's kiss, bonita. Then we have Iron Flame. This one I annotated, and this one has just like black sprayed edges, and I thought that was really cute. This Fourth Wing is the Christmas edition. There's bonus content at the end of it also. But I've come to realize that most of the books that like it says bonus content also in this one is the same as the thing in this one. So what bonus content was I getting? Anyways, but this one's bonita. It's all red. There's like a claw mark on the pages. Then I have the Beloved Onyx Storm. I'm still not over this. I will see videos on my For You page, or just videos in general of people talking about this, and every time I learn something new from this book, like a new theory, a new thought process, a new like, oh, did you remember this, and that's probably why, because of this, and I'm just like, and then I shed a little tear because this book is just so sad. It does have dragons on the side. It is very bonita. Then we have the Plain Jane Fourth Wing book. I remember for my birthday I got $100 from my grandma, and I literally went to Walmart and just bought a bunch of books, and Fourth Wing happened to be that one. So this one also has not, it is annotated in a sense as like I wrote in it, but there's no tabs, so we need to go back and redo that. And then we have Lilo and Stitch, because they're in love, and Violet and Xaden are in love, and they're endgame. So if you say they're not, shh, be quiet. Oh my gosh, my camera's about to die. Hold up. Okay, we're gonna start this way, work our way this way. First, we have Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Look how cute and bonita this is. Like, hello. And then, hello. It's just so cute. And there's also drawings in here. Also, it's just such a slave book. This is my special edition shelf, as you can clearly see. Then we have If He Had Been With Me, the collector's edition. This one is also so cute, like literally. I love him in a way I cannot define. I actually recently started reading, where to go? If Only I Had Told Her. Y'all, I already shed a tear. And it's just like, I can't. But this one is just so cute to me. Then we got Shatter Me, the special edition of it. And this one, I think is just so cute. Tara Mafi knows really how to make a special edition book. As we get lower, you'll see what I mean. She knows how to eat down when it comes to these like books, like it's bonitas. Then we have the Twisted Games. This is not anything special. Well, it is, because it's signed by the queen herself. Where to go? Queen herself has signed the book. Then we have Chloe Walsh Binding 13. This is also the Barnes & Noble special edition. It is so pretty, and it's pink, and I love Binding 13. I love it. This series is just, no words can describe how much I love this book. And you're maybe like, Diamond, that's a thick book. There's like 600, 700 pages in it. Okay, and your point is not enough. It wasn't enough, okay? I would like more. I need to go to 1,000. Please, 500 more. Then we have Her Soul to Take. It's also a special edition. I got this at Target, but like, look at the road. Like, there's flowers on the side. The inside of the book, and then the dust jacket is like irreversible. Hold on. So if I didn't want this one to be the cover anymore, I could flip it and have this be the cover, but this kind of scares me. So yeah, that's not going to be the cover. And then I know this is about to look very satanic and very like ritual, but I promise it's not. It's promise. I don't know. Anyways, it's not as bad as it looks, I promise, because it does look very like I'm about to summon something up in this room, but I'm not. So I don't get down with that witchcraft. Then we have Hooked. It is also a special edition and it says Darling on the side. It is I think that's backwards for y'all. I'm not exactly for sure, but it's so cute. Literally, I think I showcased all these books again, or like whenever I first got them for Christmas, like my book haul. But I'm not exactly for sure. Literally, that is just so slay. If you don't know, this is kind of like a Peter Pan retelling. All the books in this series are like a Peter Pan or Disney retelling. So this guy is like Captain Hook and this is Wendy. Wendy, in a sense, if you will. But not really, but in a sense, it's the theme of it. Okay, next we're moving down to this shelf. I see a book that's not even in its spot. Hold on. This is my sad bookshelf. This is where all the sad books go, and it will probably expand. It will probably expand because if you notice, I like to read books that make me cry and feel something. Okay, starting down here, we have The Secret History. A lot of these books down here, well, from right here, are classics. I wanted to feel smart, and I thought if I picked up a classic, I would feel smart and understand what I was reading. I was so wrong. I have no idea what I was reading. I think they killed someone in this? I don't know. All I know is I have never felt so dumb in my life, and I'm not. So I don't like reading books that make me feel dumb, so I didn't read it. Then for school, I had to read Pride and Prejudice. Did I read it? No, I didn't. You know what I did? I Sparks Notes the whole book. Yeah, I was not. No. But I do want to read it because I want to also watch the movie and also read Little Women, so I need to read it soon. Then we have The Night Theo Spent in Jail. This is a play, actually. This one I have read. This one was actually really good. And then we have The Great Gatsby. I also have not read this. I was supposed to read it for school, but I just Sparks Notes the whole entire thing and made an A. So then we have A Little Life. I bought this because I've seen a bunch of people cry and I also wanted to cry, but then I saw someone say that it put them in a depression state and I was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to feel that much pain. So we're kind of putting this off. Also incredibly long and the pages are like Bible papers. Then we have A Thousand Boy Kisses. I have never cried so hard during a book. If you really want to feel pain and cry your heart out, read this book. My mom had to take this book away for me to stop like reading and crying. Then we have We Were Liars. I have not read this book. Holding Up the Universe. Also have not read this book. How to Make Friends with the Dark. This is on my TBR for April. Have not read it. You'd Be Home by Now and Girl in Pieces. Literally so good, especially when it comes to talking about mental health. If you want books that I think, me personally, that cover books that have to do with mental health and drug abuse, then I say go read this. Then we have the If Only I Had Been With Her series. We have Binding 13 and Keeping 13. These are such good books. Such good books. I think everybody should read them. I'm about to have my mom read them soon. Her TBR is very big. It is very big. She's also about to read the Shatter Me series, y'all. Give it up. A round of applause for my mommy. She's so good. Next, we're moving this way. This shelf looks a mess, but I promise you it's not. Like, it's beautiful when it wants to look beautiful. It just doesn't at the moment. Hold on. That's, I think, originally how I had it. I think. Bonita! Okay, first we have Better Than the Movies. I recently read this one and I loved it. 5 stars. So good. First, when I read it, I hated it. I did not like Liz. She was annoying. But if you have the same thought process and you thought she was annoying, go back and reread it. I promise the second time you read it, it'll be good. Because then you'll know that she's like crazy obsessed with love and it'll make sense afterwards. Then we have Happy Place. Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. Such an underrated book. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Also one of my favorite reads so far this year. 5 stars. One of my top one besides Onyx Storm. It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. This is the only Coho book I have. Do not send me hate. I actually really liked that book. Next we have, I don't know what the series is called. The Daydream. I don't know. But the Pumpkin Spice. And then it's this one and then this one. The Cinnamon Bookstore on the Christmas Tree Farm. I tried to read this one and the girl was completely annoying and I hated it. So yeah, I liked this one. Haven't read this one. Then we have Christina Lauren Love and Other Words. I've just heard nothing but good things from this one, so I really want to read this. They're about to all fall. And then I have Magnolia Parks. I think this is one of the popular ones on BookTok. It's also Sarah's favorite. Sarah and Larry's. So I'm hoping I also like it. I've heard like a lot of mixed reviews on it. I started reading it. I think I got at least 100 pages into it and then I kind of just like put it down. There was just so much. And it's staying like that because no, there was just so much going on at like the first part of the book and like Jessa Hastings really just threw you in there and I was just like, what the pooper nuggets am I reading at the moment? It was just so much and it was very toxic, extremely toxic, and it makes me scared that may actually happen in real life, that people may actually date like that. Next we're moving down to my mystery shelf. This is my mystery shelf. These are all my mystery books, murder mystery, thrillers, all that good stuff. Let's go through it. First Over here, I don't know if you can really see, but we have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. That series is right here. I Need to Get Killjoy. It's a novella, so I would like to read it, even though I've already read the series. Then we have The Reappearance of Rachel Price. These are all Holly Jackson's books. I plan on getting more of her books because she just writes such amazing, good mystery thriller books. I love them. I eat them up every time. I also did a 24-hour readathon with this one, so if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It was very fun. Then we have Rock, Paper, Scissors. This is a good thriller book if you want a good thriller that keeps you on your toes and you never know what's happening. Then we have some of the Inheritance games. I need to get Final Gambit, and then I need to just get rid of this one because I don't think I'm ever going to finish this series. I think the first 3 were good and then this one was pushing it and I just don't feel like reading it. So I have the Inheritance games, the Hawthorne's Legacy. I've read Final Gambit. I don't have the physical copy though. And then the Brothers Hawthorne. Then over here, this is also my favorite thriller mystery. I think mystery, it's not really a thriller. My favorite thriller series. I've only read the first 2 because the third one is not on Kindle Unlimited. We have The Natural and Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct's my favorite and I am team Dean all the way. And if you are team Michael, that's like saying that you're team Jameson to me. Yeah. Yeah, even though I know she ends up with him. I feel like she should have ended up with, what's the older brother's name? Hello? Grayson. I had a brain fog. Sorry, y'all. I think she should have ended up with Grayson. She personally chose wrong in this series. She chose correct in this one. So, round of applause, Cassie. I realized I probably just spoiled that for people who have not read. So, I will put a spoiler tag for y'all. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, we're moving on to our fantasy show. Again, another egg carton. I'm telling y'all, those come in handy. Okay, starting over here, we have Divine Rivals. I didn't care for this book, y'all. Sorry, I just felt dumb reading it. Then we have Tracy Wolf, The Crave, the first one. I really do like this series. If you want Twilight on X Games mode, it's a very good book. Then we have Powerless, Reckless, and Fearless. Fearless vlog coming soon, or it's probably already out, depending on when this gets posted. So stay tuned for that. Then we have Dance of Thieves, Vow of Thieves. Such an underrated fantasy book series. Go read. Literally chef's kiss. Okay, then we have Clockwork Angel, Cassandra Clare, The Infernal Devices. This is book 1. Someone please in the comments tell me how many books are in this series and tell me which ones to come first because there's so many. I read it, I look at it, and then I'm just like, aren't there like 12 books in this series? And there's like more that are interconnected and I'm just like I'm scared. And if y'all know, I have very big commitment issues with when it comes to very long series. Very long. And it's terrible. Then we have Cinder. This is also a BookTok original book. I have not read it, but I want to. We have The Cruel Prince. You'll notice the other ones aren't up here. That's because I sold them. I plan on buying new ones if I like the book, okay? I just read it the first time and I did not like it. It took me a whole month to read. And that's saying something. Then we have Percy Jackson, The Lightning Thief. I don't know if I'm gonna get the rest of the series. I just don't know. Because I don't really read like YA books anymore. So we'll see. Then we have This Woven Kingdom by Tara Mafi. Amina has read this book and I recently watched her vlog and she literally sold me to go buy it. So thank you, Amina. Then we have the Shatter Me series. This is all the books I think without the novellas. Yeah, this is all the books without the novellas. I need to get one more novella and it goes right here. No, I'm missing something somewhere. 4 plus 6. What does that equal? I think that's 11. That's 10. Okay, I'm missing one somewhere. I don't know, but this is the whole entire series. So this is all that I have. I have Shatter Me, Unite Me. Yeah, Unite Me, Unravel Me, Ignite Me, Restore Me, Defy Me, Imagine Me. I'm on Imagine Me right now. This book right here was a roller coaster. Roller coaster. I low-key wish I was vlogging me reading this one because that's just how crazy it was, like the process and what was happening. And every time I was just like, and then I picked my jaw right back up and then it would drop the next chapter. And I was just like, what was I reading? Anyways, this is Watch Me. Look how pretty. Y'all, I'm obsessed. Look how gorgina. I don't know what the obsession is with gummy bears in this series, but I mean, we have an obsession. And then the cover, oh my gosh. So this is also going to be a vlog. I will vlog me reading this, so stay tuned for that if it's not already out yet. But this is what I mean by Tara Mafi. She knows how to really make some books, some special edition book covers, because they are literally gorgeous. So I don't know if I really want to showcase this one up here with the special editions or if I want to keep it right here. So it's kind of just been sitting here and then we'll go from there if I want to move it up there with the other one. Next we're going down low, but I'm not bringing you down low, so you're just going to stay right here looking at my beautiful face while I show you the books that I have. This shelf is my TBR shelf and Twilight. I'm obsessed with Twilight, okay? Moving on. The Way I Used to Be. I've not read this, clearly, in my TBR. Daisy Jones and the Six. Then we have A Broken Blade. I've not heard anybody talk about this book at all, so I want to read it, like really bad. Then we have Beach Read. Love and Gelato. Oh my gosh, I found it. A while back ago in a video, I was talking about how I didn't know where Love and Gelato went. It's right here. Love Theoretically. What Happens After Midnight. Carnival, or is it Caraval? I think it's Caraval because there's no N in Carnival. That's Caraval. Learn to Read, Diamond. Hello. Just for the Summer. Belladonna. My Fault. And Once Upon a Broken Heart. We have my book journal. Then we have Twilight, Midnight Sun. This book is yuck. New Moon, one of my favorites. Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. I do want to buy new ones so then I can annotate these ones. I have a whole process. I want to buy the special editions ones so then I can just annotate these ones and not feel bad about ruining them, if that makes sense. Y'all ever reread a book so much that you never want to read it again? No? Just me? Okay, anyways, so that's what happened to this shelf over here. I've read all these books, I don't know how many times, over and over and over again, that I just never want to read them again because I've read them that many times. Let's go! Let's go! This is mainly YA books. Also, the Throne of Glass and ACOTAR books are down here. They will not be getting read. At the moment. I don't know if they will get read ever, but at the moment, they're not getting read. Starting down here, we have the summer trilogy. The Summer Turned Pretty. It's not Summer Without You, and will always have summer. I want to buy a new copy so I can annotate them, because what the poop was I doing? This is a really good book series and show. It is a show now, and if she doesn't end up with Conrad, actually no. If Belly ends up by herself this summer, I'm losing it. This is not a time to play with me, girl. This summer is not a time to play with me. Do not pick yourself after you put those boys through treachery and they just lost their mama. Do not. Anyways, the Summer I Turned Pretty series. I love this series. Next, we have To All the Boys I Loved Before, also by Jenny Han. I love this series. I love Peter. Peter Kavinsky is the standard of a book boyfriend. I think he is like the envision. He's perfection. Anyways, To All the Boys I Loved Before, P.S. I Still Love You, and Always and Forever, Laura Jean. I also annotated these. Don't know what I was thinking. This was when I first started annotating books. Scary. It's scary. So I would like to redo it. Maybe make a video on how I annotate now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Then I have Wonder. I don't know where the Just Jacket went. So, slay! My grandpa gave this to me for like 5th grade, and I've read it I don't know how many times ever since, and I love the movie. I love this book. Then we have my first and only manga. Is it manga? I don't know. So if you can't tell, I'm American. Thank you. We have My Hero Academia. Do I plan on reading the rest of them? Yeah, because my Hulu subscription's canceled and I can't watch it. So I do plan on reading them now, so thank you. If y'all have any other anime, manga recommendation shows for me to go read / watch, put them in the comments, please, and thank you. Then I have my Deku energy drink. This will never get drank. I just love Deku. He is so girl boss. I just love Deku. Okay, then we have the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I've not read this book. I remember opening it up, reading 2 words, and saying, boring. Closed, and then I went and watched the movie. The movie ate down. This book was boring to me. Anyways, do I plan on reading it? Maybe. Then we have the Hunger Games series. Again, I don't know what I was thinking. Annotating these like this. We have the Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and The Mockingjay. I really love these 2 books. This one was... Anyways, then we have Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, and the whole entire ACOTAR series. We have Court of Thorns and Roses, Court of Mist and Fury, Court of Wings and Ruin. A Court of Wings and Ruin. Hello. That is like a tongue twister. Then we have A Court of Frost and Starlight, and A Court of Silver Flames. I don't know if I will finish that series. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with that book series in general. Just a love and hate relationship. Anyways, that was my bookshelf tour. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. I'm also planning on doing all the books I'm in the middle of video. So if you'd like to go watch that, stay tuned for that. Subscribe so you can go watch it. And yeah, I love you all. Thank you so much for joining in on today's video, and